Hi there, for those of you who don't know, I'm Alyssa and I play in the worship band, and I'm here to share my testimony. To start, I want to read a verse, Psalms 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. I also would like to share a song lyric that really resonated with me. It's from I Was But God. The enemy tried to end my story, but God had a different plan. That's by Elevation Rhythm. Now, for some religious background, I grew up in a Christian family. I was taught to pray before meals. I had my religion, but I lacked this full depth of a relationship with God. I began choosing to grow a relationship with God when I was 14, after a very destructive time in my life. For preference, I'm 17, going into my senior year of high school, and my testimony takes place 3 years ago when I was 14, going into my freshman year of high school. During this time, I developed a fear of abandonment, one could say. A lot of the time, this fear was shown through thoughts of, if I don't act a certain way, or if I'm not perfect, people will leave me. Now, I knew to pray for myself and others and give thanks to God, but I was so consumed by these thoughts of perfectionism, I began praying to God, please change me, Lord, and make me like this and not like this. And it was over things that didn't matter at all. My personality, I was too talkative, feeling I was too much. I began falling into this void of people-pleasing to a life-threatening extent. The more I resonated in this desire to please others, I began losing myself, and I would constantly tear myself apart. This eventually led to this overwhelming feeling of numbness and loneliness and sadness that was just so suffocating. That's when I hit my absolute rock bottom. Instead of praying, Lord, fix me, I remember praying, Lord, take my life from me, I can't stand myself. I was so hopeless, and it felt like the only good thing was to cut off all pain. It wasn't until I was so low in the middle of my bedroom floor, just sobbing, and I remember the only words I could find were, Lord, please help me, I can't do it. The second this moment of surrender hit, I felt stillness. I came to realize I was so blinded by all the darkness I thought there was no light, but all I had to do was shift my eyes to God. After this season of deep sadness and trying to fix my sadness in the ways I thought were best, I realized I can't do anything alone. I began reading the Bible and praying, not because that's what was categorized under what a Christian does or what I was taught to do, but because I wanted to choose God because He had always chosen me. Throughout all my pain, He chose me time and time again, even when it didn't feel like that, because I was so consumed with all this sadness. God never left me. I felt so lost and unloved, not because God wasn't there, but because I was looking for things I needed in others when I should have been looking to God. Because God has always seen me as perfect. He never saw me as a disappointment or too much. I was just consumed by how others viewed me to see that. And after I realized this, I saw God's goodness and I saw how He showed up for me even when I didn't feel like I was enough. And when I felt like it was better not to be alive, God kept waking me up each day. And when I thought it was over, God pulled me out and He changed my life, and I'm forever grateful.